reported that Joe Mazzulla will be the interim head coach here. You can see his resume on your screen. He's been a Celtics assistant coach the last 3 seasons after spending the previous 3 seasons at Fairmount State. And he played for West Virginia between 2006 and 2011, and now could become the NBA's youngest head coach at 34 years old. And we'd be remiss not to also mention that Mazzulla was arrested twice at West Virginia, once in 2008 for underage drinking and aggravated assault. He pled guilty, paid a fine, and then again in 2009 for domestic battery after an incident at Morgantown Bar. The domestic battery case never went to trial. It was settled in August of 2009. He paid a $100 fine and court costs, plus had to do 40 hours of community service. Now, that was 13 years ago. He settled and paid both fines. So, Woj, why are the Celtics choosing him as their next head coach?
Well, let's start with this. This is somebody whose character they really believe in, whose leadership they really believe in, and tactically, they think this is Joe Mazzulla has all the makings of a head coach in the NBA.
Now, believe me when I say I don't want to talk about Malika Andrews again, but I had no choice this time. You see how she just tried to blast Joe Mazzulla, the new interim head coach for the Celtics? She really tried to bring up his criminal past that was over a decade ago. This man has a whole family. He has kids. He's been doing this for years on years on years. You see how she's trying to tarnish his name, and then Woj had to step in there and actually talk some sense into her, saying that they have confidence in him and they believe in his abilities. But what is wrong with Malika Andrews? She just seems like an agent of chaos. I know that they had to replace Rachel Nichols, I believe her name was, or was it Maria Taylor? They had to replace one of them, but replacing them with her? Who is hiring these people? Who is doing the background checks? The thing about her is that she seems like a wolf in sheep's clothing. She seems like an agent of chaos, like a raging feminist. She just seems like she's trying to push an agenda or push some type of narrative that all men are trash and they need to lose everything they have. I just don't like the way that she disrespects people and tries to bring up their past. This was a whole almost 15 years ago. What is she bringing this up for? For what reason? What is this gonna help? Is this gonna help anybody? Is this gonna help anybody? Because she's just trying to demonize the guy like he's like a criminal. He's done all these criminal offenses, yet the Celtics still decided to hire him. She already tried to get at Stephen A. in a very disrespectful way on live TV. Then she shuts out Kendrick Perkins from talking, even though a guy like Kendrick Perkins knows a lot more than she does. He played for the Celtics and has been with the Celtics organization for a long time, and then she tries to cut him off on live TV, and this is all in a span of a week. Not even a week, less than a week. She's just been trying to go at everybody like she knows everything. How old is she? 20 years old? Who hires these people? I really want to know, because she's just trying to make her own agenda and try to say that all men are trash, all men are bad. Why is this happening on ESPN? Who is allowing this to happen? She really did that on live TV. I didn't even want to make a video about her, but I just felt like I had to. What is wrong with this chick, man? I don't like calling for people's jobs, but I wouldn't mind if she lost her job, because what is she really doing? What value is she bringing to ESPN? Really? Like, somebody actually tell me, what value is she bringing to ESPN? Because I don't know. It doesn't seem like she's a good person, and it just always seems like she's trying to go at men. Like, she's always trying to tarnish men's names. Who is allowing this to happen? ESPN, somebody needs to be held accountable for hiring Malika Andrews. All right? She's not a good person, obviously. She's trying to bring up people's past from over a decade ago. He has a family already. He has kids already. He just got the job. He hasn't even started yet, but she's already trying to tarnish his name. This is what's going to be going on. Who's the next guy she's going to tarnish? I really want to know. Who's the next guy, Malika? Because there's always going to be somebody to tarnish. There's always going to be somebody to tarnish. Who's going to be the next person that you want to ruin their career or try to defame them? Who's the next guy? Because we already know it's going to be a guy. She does. I haven't seen her do this to females. Have y'all? Because I haven't seen her do it. Not even a full week. In the span of a couple of days, she's doing some nonsense. I just felt compelled to make this video, man. What she just did was very uncalled for. She did not have to do that. She did not have to try and bring up his past and try to act like he's done something so horrible. This was over a decade ago. Over a decade ago. You're not perfect, Malika. Nobody's perfect. Everyone makes mistakes. I'm not even usually a person to try and dig up people's past, but I really want somebody to dig up something in her past, because she just acts like she's the most perfect person and she's never made a mistake. Who the hell are you, Malika, to try and bring up somebody's past like it was so recent and like it wasn't a long time ago? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Because whatever you think you are, you're not that. All right? You're not that. That's really all I got. I don't even like ranting like that, but I felt like it was necessary. Malika, what are you doing? What are you doing? You need to look in the mirror and ask yourself, what are you doing? What is your goal? What is your message? What are you trying to prove? Are you just trying to say that men are bad? Like, what? I can see right through you. That's what you're trying to purport. That men are the evil ones, and women should be on top. Like, there's millions of people like you, Malika. Y'all all have the same narrative. Y'all all have the same agenda, and it's obvious that you're one of those people. That's all I got, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at DamiActivated. I'm out.